Okay. Somewhat getting better with the sound. Or it is what it is. And that's a testimony to life right there, is when you want something and you're like, oh, please don't be this. You just highlighted what you don't want it to be. And as I say, talk about what you want rather than what you don't want. Anyway, the subject I wanted to talk about was is observing without judgment. Like going a whole day without judgment. Is that possible? Like to see things, to be very aware of things and how you are, first and foremost, how you are feeling within yourself. Like, what do you want? What do you want today? And just move closer to it. Like, put yourself first in that regard. Like, you got to do the things that make you feel good, because again, when you feel good, you're able to make other people feel good. Or not even you're making people feel good, it's just that your energy resonates what a lot of people are missing. So when you resonate to frequency that someone's like, oh, I've seen that before, I know what that is. That's what a lot of this is. So some people can be like clear, oh, I want that person, I like that person, da 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 da. You just like that frequency because that reminds you of where you want to be or where you once were. So back to the judging without, like observing without judging. So I believe this is useful because anytime you judge, you are technically judging yourself. Anything you have a certain opinion on, whatever makes you laugh, whatever, you know that was a bit, or you wouldn't necessarily like that comment or view being put towards you, which is why you're pointing it out. So a great practice is just to observe things without putting your energy on top of it. Without, what does Mayday think about this? Does it matter? If it doesn't matter, leave it. And it's not to say you won't ever have an opinion. It's not that. It's a practice to control the constant judging that we do, because the more we constantly judge, the more we put barricades in front of us. Because if you're so judgy of other things and people and events, then chances are you are doing the exact same thing to yourself. So to save yourself from the hypocrisy which we all deny in some regard, we must go through days, but let's start off maybe a couple hours. From this time to this time I shall judge nothing. Let's see how you get along, because if you are able to be honest with yourself, you will soon realize how challenging it is. Because as soon as we hear the word judge, we think it's from a hateful place. It's not even necessarily from a hateful place. It's just what catches your eye because it's a similar energy. And a lot of times when someone is far over on one side, it just drags people over because it weighs so much. So this is why being light is a key, because it enables you to hover within that energy and give yourself a moment to realize if you want to engage with that energy or not. So, yes, go throughout days, but start with a few hours, start with a day. See if you can continue that, because this is what the world surely needs, is less judgment. Because I was saying yesterday or some other day that it seems as though a lot of the time, anytime someone says something to you, anytime someone shares something with you, they're like, what do you think? Because they're looking for their statement to be backed up. They want more evidence of how they think and feel to be right. So they're constantly asking people so they feel that they have more of a foundation to stand on these things. And some things are gonna be great. That's what, yeah, we need more evidence. Go find more evidence to back up what you're saying. And in some cases, we need to stop enabling people. So you gotta feel out what's right for you. You gotta take your own journey. You got to be brave enough to be in the forefront, especially if you're normally in the background, and vice versa. If you're normally in the forefront, maybe you need to take a little step back to observe what's really going on, because when you're so zoomed in, sometimes you don't even know what you're looking at.